We are live from the Gaza Strip, and I'm Nathaniel Beauchesne.
And I'm Alex Salou.
And I'm probably going to have to cut that out. But
Oh, not with the times?
no, it's
Why?
like
What's going
right,
on?
It's right with the times, actually. We got heartbreak and terror in this world now, and
What do you mean now?
well, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, half the population cared about Ukraine. We cared about Ukraine for like 3 months, and then we found out the ghost of Kiev was false, and we lost all hope on that proxy war. But
Today's podcast, and every podcast after that, is brought to you by the Dr. Dabber, our favorite herbal vaporizer. Or, sorry, restart. I fucked that up. It's not an herbal vaporizer. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Dr. Dabber, the #1 way to vaporize your concentrates.
The Dr. Dabber is the premier vaporizer on the market. In my personal experience, I take the thing everywhere. I have the Boost Evo or Evo Boost. I always get confused because of how fucked up it makes me, so I can never say the name right because it's very confusing. The Evo is real small, but it's at the top, and then the Boost is real big, but it's at the bottom. So I don't know which word comes first, but either way, the amount... I gotta start over. The Dr. Dabber is the premier...
Cut.
The premier wax vaporizer on the market. It gets you high like no else. If you can't tell, it's got me high off my ass right now. The customization options, wow.
you can find that all and get a discount at fnbros.com to use our affiliate link. That's fnbros.com. Just head on over to fnbros.com.
I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you. No, we did a great job. Now we got a new one that's hot and ready.
No, you're right. Israel's a newer thing. That's for sure.
It's not new, but like, you know, it finally got our attention.
Yeah, volume 8.
Yeah. The season 8 is fucking great right now.
Because they've been at it for a while now.
Oh, God, yeah.
No, like, the whole thing's just silly.
Yeah.
On both sides, too. Because, like, a lot of times the media wants to jump on one side, you know? But, like, nobody in a war, they're both wrong, you know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you say.
Get it straight, guys. No, but I don't know. Peace to the citizens. That's all I want.
Absolutely. 100%.
Fuck both the organizations that are running both sides.
But, like, I've pitched this like before, but it's like if you had more amenities in the Gaza Strip, this wouldn't be happening.
Tear down that wall.
Build a Quiznos.
Build Quiznos.
You build a Papagino's. You build a bowling alley.
A roller ring.
A couple fucking arcades and amusement parks could fix this situation.
Yeah, think of all that material that went into the wall that could have gone into a roller coaster.
Exactly.
That's what they're missing.
You
Coexist.
You don't want my thoughts.
Because you've played Civ, obviously. You know that cities that generate more amenities do better.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, more amenities, but realistically, there just needs to be free and equal access to the holy sites.
Yeah.
That's like...
What did you just say?
Yeah.
That's how
You
they
know what?
act.
You're going to get ripped apart for that.
Yeah,
but
no,
I don't
and,
get that.
Yeah,
Like,
no, and that's fine. No,
do you know why, like, that's a problem?
because the big three, and I'm not talking about big pharma and big government.
For once.
I'm talking about the big three religions.
Oh, yeah, the big three for the past 2,000 years.
We all seem to think that a strip of sand is somehow all of ours, and blood will continue.
When you say ours.
Ours meaning the Muslims, meaning the Christians and the Jews.
Right, because you're fully into that now
Yeah.
after the 23andMe.
Hot take, they should raffle it off. World lottery.
What if we
Every
just
single human in the world.
what if we just give it to the Somalians?
The
It's like,
Samoans.
is that what?
No,
Everyone
okay,
does the
those are-
haka
those are-
dance, and everyone.
The Samoans and the Somalians are two very different types
Yeah,
of people. So
that's-
which one did you want, and which one did you want?
I want the Samoans because everyone can just get in the streets, do a haka dance, and
that's the
a day.
Samoans. The Slavians are. This is my son now.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I own this land now.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
wanted-
they're gonna help.
The pirates.
Yeah, I wanted the pirates.
Yeah, that's Somalia.
Yeah, I wanted
yeah.
the pirates like Black Hawk Down because I feel like if anyone's gonna, upset the balance, it's gonna be the pirates. But I feel like a lot of Somalians are probably Muslim anyway. So we're just back to square one.
I feel like a fourth party should be in play. That's just like, yeah, we just want it.
That's what I was saying
Like,
earlier.
In this real estate market, I don't want to buy land in the U.S.
Fuck it. What about if the Mormons get it?
That's not fair to anybody.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that would bring the three together to get them to stop the Mormons.
The Scientologists.
Bad idea.
They build a
blow it up.
resort?
Yeah, they'd literally blow it up.
I see Tom Cruise though. I don't. An army hummus versus Tom Cruise. Who wins?
How many
I don't
members
know
of Hamas?
which Tom Cruise character is he playing?
All of
Vanilla
them?
Skies. Tom.
Yeah, doesn't matter, honestly.
Him and all his stunt doubles.
Yeah.
Tom
Well,
Cruise
if
doesn't
he
have
has
stunt
any.
doubles.
He has a few.
He's got lookalikes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He has lookalikes and stunt doubles.
He does a majority
Alright.
of his stunts, though.
I understand that, but every actor still has a stunt double.
Not all of them.
There's like some other famous Scientologist.
Jackie Chan is the only one I can think of that doesn't have one because he was a stunt double that became an actor.
Real.
Other Scientologists. Do we?
There's a bunch of them. You can look up a list of famous people that are Scientologists. You'll see a lot of names that might surprise you.
Northwest Gulf Side, Florida is where Scientology was born, and it's different.
Oh yeah, John
out there.
Travolta.
Yeah, of course.
Danny Masterson. That's funny.
That-
Beck.
Oh no, not Beck.
Michael Pena.
Michael Pena. Katie Holmes.
Look at all those people.
Speaking of brainwashing organizations, this is going to be completely irrelevant. We're going to jump kind of to a similar direction because it's going to have to do with war. Have either of you played the side quest in Starfield called Ground Pounders?
Yeah. God, yeah. Ground Pounder. Ground Pounder is a wild side mission.
Did you do the whole museum? Did you walk, like, when you went through the museum to get, like, certified for the, or not Ground Pounders, when you got certified for the UC Vanguard, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do the whole museum? Did you, like,
Yeah.
hit every button
Yep.
and get, like, the whole
Yep.
lore of the Freestar War?
Yep. I skipped it at first, and then I saw what I found out later to be the xenomorph, and I was like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
You know?
And okay, and then you went back and did the museum. Okay. So I did that museum last night, and the Freestar Collective War and the UC War, like the Colony Wars, is what's going to happen. Like, our great grandkids are going to live in space. Like, Starfield is going to happen, and that's what the world is going to be like.
They built like a very realistic like reason, for like Earth dissipating its atmosphere, and it's very cool lore.
There's a panel in that museum where they're explaining how nobody is a citizen. Nobody is born a citizen, and you have to earn your citizenship in the UC. And like, everything is cheaper once you're a citizen, and everyone is considered a foreign. Like, that's how the world is going to be like in the next 100 years. No one's going to be born an American anymore. Like, that's what I see coming.
I've been thinking about Antarctica all week. Giant continent. Nobody owns it.
I mean,
Some scientists.
I mean,
Basically,
So
everyone.
because of the
like the
Antarctica
moon.
Act, every single country
has
can't-
access, right?
has access, but also can't claim ownership of it.
Right.
It's one of
Why
the
do they
few
wa-
things the
why would you
entire
want it?
world has agreed on.
Well, actually, funny internet reference. PewDiePie actually owns it. And everyone kind of collected. Anyway, we're just going to move on from that. That's
What?
getting cut.
How does that work?
He just claimed ownership one day.
Did you plant a flag there or something?
No, the internet. Well, I mean, Mr. Beast technically did plant a flag. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, I'm just talking silly. We can go back to.
I don't.
You guys aren't from that corner, and
I
really
don't,
not.
I don't
Yeah.
view Jimmy Donaldson's borders as real.
yeah,
How about that?
that's fair.
He
He keeps
stakes.
nuking the world. I don't know if you guys saw my screenshot of that last episode, but in his videos now, like when he makes a transition to the next thing he's doing, it'll be like a graphic of the world, and then it's just like turning, and the past thing just gets blown the fuck up.
He's planning domination.
He is the beast.
He's gonna nuke fucking Israel,
like
and
the
he's
mark
gonna
of the beast.
and he's gonna remind people that he's the beast. All will fear Jimmy Donaldson. All
hail Jimmy.
hail Jimmy.
Oh man.
Like, you're in a wheelchair because you're crippled. I'm in a wheelchair so I can get in line ahead of people and meet Mr. Beast.
We are not the
We are
same.
not the same.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
But maybe Antarctica is the solution for Israel.
Could be.
Troubles in the sand could be solved with a slab of ice.
Who do you send to the ice because it's not inhabitable?
The leaders.
I don't want to say it on live air,
Yeah. Right.
but I say put all three of them.
Can you just say it and have Nate bleep it? I concur.
It's like I said when we started. So let's say I'm sitting on this chair.
You have to bleep that.
Well, all right, but
No.
Yeah,
Look at
no,
me
no,
in
no,
the
yeah,
eyes.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
sometimes you'll sit here and tell me that you'll bleep things, and then I listen to the episode and you don't bleep it, and I'm like, fuck.
because it's funnier.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but-
you have to bleep that. But don't bleep this
All right, I'll bleep
conversation.
the.
Y-
He said,
yeah, so you'll
I'll bleep the part where he said,
Yeah, right.
The whole thing will be edited to perfection. That way we can keep saying and nothing will bad will happen. Because let's say I'm sitting on this chair and I get up and I come back 2,000 years later and you're sitting on the chair and I say, hey, that's my chair.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
isn't that what happened in Assassin's Creed?
What?
You know, Desmond going back.
Who am I to speak for the Brotherhood? Ask yourself that.
But like Ezio like discovered Altair and he's like, oh, Desmond, you're here. I don't know. That's my chair. I'll be honest. I didn't hear the full setup of it. I don't get the premise.
This is what happens when people like you worship Mr. Beast.
We got to get back on track.
Your brain cells start melting out.
No, that's right. Also smoking in the parking lot.
You knew how we'd get here.
We're not a good sample size either. Sometimes I feel, you know how a lot of people say, like, for things like 1 in 3 people think this, or 1 in 3 people assume this, or do this or that. It's like a lot of the time it's 1 in 3. For us, the 3 of us, a lot of the times 2 of us will agree with something and the other one will not agree with something. Or like me and Nathaniel are both anti-government. 2 in 3 people aren't anti-government. We're a bad sample size.
I mean, I'm kind of anti-government.
But also, you aren't.
But also, like Nate and I think you need to be building bowling alleys in the Holy Land. You think we need to be fighting for it.
That's correct.
You know, so it's everyone's got their
Like I
differences.
said,
So
we're a bad sample size.
Yeah.
You guys think Rocky is a must watch. I could care less.
It is a must watch.
It is a must-watch because you got to feel
If
that power.
if you claim to be a filmy and you haven't seen Rocky, you can't call yourself a filmy, because that's like a classic movie you have to see just for like filmography alone.
Good thing I have no interest in calling myself a filmy.
All right, I'm just saying, some people are into that.
It's just a highly inspirational movie and like a landmark movie of As much as we make fun of Italians now, those are the guys who were like running the streets and like who we and they're like, oh, this shit is sick. Hey, Mark, you see that Rocky movie?
Like, why don't you want to go punch meat? What's wrong with that?
Can I want to do that and not watch Rocky?
But like, he's who made it socially acceptable.
This is my journey. This is my movie. This is my story.
And that's the exact.
The fuck?
That's the
You
exact.
even wear the fucking gloves.
That's the energy he gives. Though. This is my movie. That's
Well, yeah, because it's called
You
Rocky.
take that back. You take that back. Rocky Balboa is the most humble man alive.
But also inside, he knows he's got the power.
No, that's
To
called
rape?
confidence. That's difference.
Yeah, but
There's a difference
he
there.
walks that confidence. He walks the walk.
Yeah, because he knows he can break your fucking skull.
Because it's his movie. He can fuck you up.
Yeah.
But yo, do I need Rocky to teach me that? This is my example. So like Nate and I had talked about it briefly with you a couple days ago, but I fell from a 30-foot drop recently.
What?
Okay. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and I got back up and I was like, nobody got that on fucking camera? Like, what the fuck? And then when I climbed back to the top of the spot I had fallen from, I said, you can't kill an idea,
Yeah, right.
you know?
Okay, V. Relax. If you get that reference, we can be friends.
V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you should probably go into detail about
We
what
were,
actually happened.
we have a glorious amount of rock formations and trails where we live in New England. And I live right near like a hiking trail that's a giant rock formation.
I'd
that
say a healthy amount. I wouldn't say glorious. Healthy.
I'm content with the amount there is. And I always feel like there's more than enough.
That's why I said healthy, but it's not glorious because compared to other places in our area, we don't have shit.
Yeah.
I guess I'm still thankful that I have like
No,
seven,
yeah,
seven
yeah,
options
of
within
course.
15
I'm
minutes.
so glad we don't live in a cement jungle. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
No,
just
yeah.
saying, like,
We built mills and fireplaces over all the cool spots. But
Oh,
yeah.
we sure did. It's one of those places that's beautiful, but an industrial complex would look better there.
our area is also growing.
If I get elected for president, I'm going to put a Dollar General in every national park.
so anyway,
I love you, but I would run against you. You can't be president.
Nobody,
I'd assassinate you because I couldn't run against you.
The CIA
I'd kill you.
the CIA would get to me first.
You can't be president.
No,
I won't
I
allow it.
can be, though. I have all these great ideas.
No.
well, after you hit your head, yeah, you started spawning some great
so
heat. But
I obviously, like, after that moment of almost death, I've been making the joke. I'll, like, make an out-of-pocket joke or comment, and I'm like, oh, man, I hit my head pretty hard back there. Plus,
So-
I got more cuts on my thigh than a Hot Topic employee.
so we have
All
this.
right.
We, along with every other small town, has a small town rock that's just like looks over, you know.
Can you confirm that every town's got a rock that looks over the town, though?
every
Bruh.
town must.
That's not true.
That's
must.
such bullshit.
Bro, have you been? We haven't been, but like think about Nebraska. It's just flat.
All right. Well, I'm talking about Appalachian.
Yeah, all right.
East Coast people, West Coast people who are like, you know,
Yeah,
coherent.
a majority of people have
a lot of people have a rock.
a
Okay.
hill or a mountain
They got a spot.
or a hiking place to go to. Yeah,
Other people, they have that Donnie Darko hangout area where
you
it's
guys
just a
were
couch
at one
and
of
a
the three
field.
of ours, huh?
What?
Which one were you at?
Oh, we were at Shining Rock.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. I like Shining.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's classic. And we were all shimmying down and just fucking around on the rocks. And I was shimmying on a rock, and there was like moss dirt beneath me, and it gave out. And I knew what was happening. I tried stopping myself. I skidded for a little bit, and then just kept fucking sliding
You
down
did
pretty much.
You did like this toe tap thing all the way down, which kept you balanced as it was sloping down further and further. But then like the slope eased, and you kind of just like dipped into it like a slide, and then did it like a combat roll.
Had I
on your
not
side.
done what I did, I would have gotten more injured than I did. You know.
Yeah.
I
It was very
because I
safe.
pretty much went down like a fucking water slide because
I haven't been to Shining in a minute, so I'm trying to like, what part of the rock were you on?
So you get to the top and then you walk down to the right.
You walk, so I'm facing the view, so I walk down to the right, and then I'm down on the second level.
Yeah, and then there should be like another like platform area.
Yeah.
So I was standing on that platform area, and then there's like another like flat rock, and then like a very steep rock
Yeah. I know the one.
towards the. He was
Yeah.
walking on that very steep one at the
Okay.
very bottom. And
No bueno.
I had 3 thoughts in the series of about 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking dead. Holy fuck, I'm alive. I just broke every fucking bone in my leg. So I stood up immediately to like test that theory.
As one does with adrenaline.
Yeah, naturally. And like I had a brief moment where I couldn't tell if I was injured or I just had a surging adrenaline. And once I realized I was completely fine, came back to the top and started cracking jokes.
So there's got to be like a synthetic form of adrenaline that doctors have access to for patients, right?
I mean, Batman took that shot of
There's
adrenaline.
got to be something equivalent or like it that they can use it, because like adrenaline is life-saving in certain situations. They have to have like some kind of synthetic form of it for certain situations where it's necessary, right?
I think they do, because like films have used like that shot. They shoot it into themselves and then they get all like raged and roided up.
So I feel like you could get certain things would trigger light adrenaline rushes, like smelling salts.
Yeah.
So you could play it that way, but I don't think you can actually mimic real pure adrenaline.
Well, what I'm getting at is recreational adrenaline shots.
Because I love adrenaline, but it's
Yeah.
like
Epinephrine.
what the thing about adrenaline is that it's like some people are catered to it in different ways, you know? Like some people love roller coasters and that's how they get their adrenaline. Some people love haunted houses. That's how they get it going.
Mm-hmm.
So it's for treating allergic reaction, anaphylaxis, the commonly used in
So EpiPens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
EpiPens are just adrenaline.
Yeah, they shock you back into like a state.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, bruh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start bullying the peanut kids hardcore and stealing their EpiPens.
Stealing their power.
yo.
Anyone with a peanut allergy can become a superhero.
Nah, anybody who has a fucking weak little brother or sister with a peanut allergy can become a superhero.
I wonder if you can like buy EpiPens in bulk. Just like, yeah, I got
Oh, yeah.
my son, he's got peanut allergies.
My kid, if he touches grass, he dies.
And then I would just stop and I would end my pursuit of seeking down testosterone if I could just keep getting EpiPens.
Just sitting in a couch. Just
No,
for
so
like 10.
what I'd do, I would drink a C4 and then I'd take an EpiPen shot.
Just watching My Little Pony episodes.
Yeah, like it'd be kind of weird if you were like fueling your adrenaline for a really random task. Like,
Yeah,
oh fuck,
doing the dishes.
I was gonna say I gotta do with the dishes. Where's my EpiPen?
Vacuum the house. Imagine all the shit you could get done. Just a bump of Epi.
And because it's like it's not the same as like Adderall, you know. Because the thing about adrenaline is that it was put in a place to keep you from dying. So you have that I'm alive again energy with one EpiPen shot.
I'm pretty sure all three of us here are a bad sample size and aren't weaklings and don't need EpiPens, right?
Nah.
Right? I don't need one. You don't need one. Do you need an EpiPen for anything?
Not for any reason other than my own personal gain.
All right, so like,
Not other than to feel these games.
so I can't ask you any of that, but it's just, is it like a regular syringe? Could we take it in small dosages, or is it like one of those one shot you're done deals?
Yeah, like you jab it in your leg, and that's the
That's the dose.
delivery.
Okay. So there's no like, I'm just gonna put a little in. Take a little adrenaline.
So a little bump.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like too many people are in a boo-hoo state when they should be in a boo-yeah state.
That's what I'm saying.
Because like once I realized I wasn't dead, I was kind of like, "Boo, yeah!"
There's nothing better than almost dying to help you feel like you don't want to die anymore.
Well, yeah, another thing too is like, you know, like when you like get that rush of adrenaline, you're like, oh my god, I survived that. I'm fucking alive. Fuck yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Think about the people that blow like the tops of their heads off or like
miss,
the
or,
front of their
like-
face off.
Yeah.
Like that first initial reaction of adrenaline, they have to be thankful they're alive.
Mm-hmm.
They probably think, oh my fucking god, my life's over because I just blew my face off. But the second thought is probably, at least I'm alive to think that though.
What is an interesting study is that all failed suicide attempts, there was always a feeling of, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't
No
really want to
shit.
do. Well, yeah, but
But even think of like the accident people, like that guy that got crushed by a hay bale.
dude, that guy's living his best fucking life.
You got to meet Dirk Nowitzki.
I mean, dude,
Dirk Nowitzki picked him up.
see, like that surviving that type of injury gives you a lot of opportunity.
It does. Like,
and then, like, I don't know, like for something like that, kind of strokes my fucking ego.
yeah, I'm fucking crippled.
Because, like, you know, like it's like a reminder, like, oh, I'm fucking invincible. I can't be fucking touched.
You can't be mad at me.
Or, like, you know, like I'll suffer an injury like that and I'll look up at the sky and I'm like, you gotta try a lot fucking harder than that.
Or they have those like diabetes implant things where you could just put adrenaline in one and get a slow drip of adrenaline all day long.
You're still on that.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get adrenaline
you-
all fucking day.
You would have to dose it in a little ways because, like, too much of it, your
heart's gonna explode.
You're gonna, well, I don't even know, you're gonna overfire the central nervous system.
I just want to be an adrenaline junkie for real.
Yeah, you probably have constant nosebleeds, just
Yeah,
shaking.
fact. But like I said, adrenaline's different for everybody. Like, I don't like roller coasters. I like adrenaline, but I don't like my adrenaline coming from that.
Why?
Everyone's got a different taste of adrenaline, it seems like.
See, I hate heights, but I'm okay with man-made heights. I don't like
Yeah.
nature's heights, which is weird.
Yeah.
But it's because nature's heights doesn't have railings. Like
That's fair.
if there's something I can hold on to, I'm not as terrified because I trust my strength to not let myself fall if I fall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
fucked. I'm so.
I
my
finally
arms compared to
lost.
everything
I
else.
finally lost enough weight to be able to pull myself up. Though I have to be able to climb fucking super big trucks. So like, I have to be able to pull myself up now.
I wish I was there. I mean, I can get like, you know, on trucks they have the vertical handle.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that, but like anything with a horizontal, like straight above me, I can't do shit about it.
I'm talking like 18-foot high truck. Like I gotta climb trucks.
And it's like, it's essential to be able to maintain that ability because that's such like a used all the time,
Yeah.
like thing your body has to do.
Mhm.
And so if you're like exercising regularly and you have that type of strength, your life overall is going to be easier because you can do things like that without getting injured.
All right, let's play a little game here. Who do you think's stronger? A 2023 a 2023 NFL I'm trying to think of like a smaller NFL, like a NFL cornerback.
Cornerback, small safety, free safety.
Yeah, a cornerback or a 1950s male Olympic gymnast.
A cornerback, 100%.
No way.
What's the measurement of strength?
Like just physically strong.
By what measurement though? Body strength,
Like
being able
pound
to
for pound. Like just being able to like lift their own body and being able to lift like do like basically the combine, I guess. The NFL combine.
Well, I mean, the cornerback wins that, but like the gymnast would have, you know, overall joint strength everywhere. So
yeah,
like
that's what I mean. Cause like
yeah, like if you asked him to walk like a handstand, he could probably do that better than the cornerback because
yeah, right.
I think it's the gymnast.
That's what I mean. Like in like an arm wrestling, I feel like the gymnast would beat the cornerback in an arm wrestling.
but maybe not from the 1950s because they were just like they didn't have nutrition.
See, I said that because that was before all of like the bad food, and that's when like men were at peak fitness, basically.
Not what they can achieve now, though.
I get what you mean. I thought of it because like I was trying to think of like an old timey diet, basically. Like
You said Bruce Jenner. Who's stronger, Bruce Jenner or?
yeah, I mean
I
fair.
don't know. But yeah, I think by the time you get to like modern physique, that's probably the 80s, where it's
Yeah.
starting to get to there. Like chests are getting bigger.
All right.
shoulders.
The chest did get bigger in the 80s.
All right, who's stronger, male gymnast or male mountain climber?
Probably.
They do similar things.
In terms of grip strength, definitely the mountain climber.
Yeah, right. But who do you think can hold themselves up longer?
Mountain climber.
You think so?
The gymnast might
Yeah.
have better balance.
Mm.
The gymnast has balance, but he's also doing those quick movements. He's not like, holding himself there, learning the stability.
Do you think a gymnast would make a good mountain climber?
Yes. But another thing too is that like mountain climbers can kind of go at their own pace. Like, yeah, sometimes you'll have to make a decision quick, but like a lot of times you'll have, a fallback or you're good in that position for a little bit. Whereas gymnasts, it encourages to activate the rapid fire muscles. And because they're firing so fast, they can be stronger.
Yeah, but for longer amounts of time. Because, even when they're holding themselves up there, that's still taking away muscle strength, the energy for the day. Compared to...
Well, that's the other thing too. They've probably a better gas tank and it means their muscles can perform for longer.
I don't know. I see that more in short bursts. I don't see them having longevity.
Well,
But
'cause
you
when
got to
they're-
train longevity to be able to achieve those short bursts.
I don't even know what a workout of a gymnast is, so I don't know.
I used to watch my sister practice for gymnastics, and that shit was fucking nuts, dude.
Were they like holding position?
Yeah. I used to watch the boys because like I was a little boy and I was interested in what they were doing because I was a fat little shit and I was like, how the fuck can they do that? Basically,
do a front
yeah.
flip.
I was more jealous that they had the giant foam pit that they got to fucking do jumps
Oh,
into, and I was like, I want to be able to do that. So, but like those like 10-year-old boys that I would watch that were like practicing while my like 6-year-old sister was doing it, I was like, dude. They were fucking. That was the first time I saw muscles on a kid.
Yeah. Because to be able to properly move your body like that, you need to be strong as fuck. And another thing too is that that's complete mind muscle connection. And the stronger that is, the more force your muscles can push out.
All right, but who would make it farther on the Dawn wall?
What's the Dawn wall?
The Dawn wall is like the very vertical.
A mountain climber would
Oh, okay.
obviously make it further on the Dawn wall because he's a mountain climber. But like, I don't think mountain climbing.
But like you tell them to do. All right, 30-second time limit. Let's see where you get in 30 seconds. Push it out.
The mountain climber is going to win because they're a mountain climber.
It would probably be a more fair competition to do like a bouldering competition with a gymnast against a mountain climber because that's like a speed climb on a small scale. But what I was getting at is like, I feel like a gymnast could translate his training into mountain climbing, whereas a mountain climber can't translate his training into gymnastics.
All right, yeah, that I agree with. Yeah.
Because there's
I
so
don't know
many.
how we even got on this. I'm sorry.
I
My
don't
brain
either.
went off on a tangent.
No, we're just
I'm
good.
pretty high.
No, that,
Gymnastics, they're strong people.
They are, no doubt about that. And like, there's different strengths of like different proportions, So I watched an obstacle course that, featured conditioning, strength. It's like basically a military obstacle course. And they had a CrossFitter go up against a bodybuilder, go up against a calisthenics guy. The calisthenics guy blew all the other two out of the water.
because he mastered his body.
And that's the other thing too. And like that, my split that I do for working out, like half my week is calisthenics. Calisthenics is a daily thing for me. The ability to have like complete strength in my own body,
I think I have a better would you rather question now. Would you rather be kicked by a female UFC fighter or a male soccer player?
Male soccer player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that kick is meant to launch a projectile, whereas the kick from the UFC fighter is meant to damage the body.
Fair. That's a very
Yeah, what is it?
precise analysis.
Is it like a thigh kick?
Yeah. Or like a calf kick.
I don't know. What weight class is hitting me?
The biggest female weight
Big.
class there is. You're a big boy.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked up by that kick. I'd take the soccer.
You take the soccer player too? I think I would take the female UFC fighter just because I feel like even though that kick is designed to hit me, she also knows how to throw that kick. So it might not hurt me as bad as a retarded soccer player who doesn't know how to throw a strike kick.
I think about that, but then I think of people like Zhang Wei Williams. So I saw her fight live, but I think she's probably about 120 pounds in total, and she can pick up Shaq in about 2 seconds, and it's just crazy to fucking watch.
What?
Yeah.
That's like more impressive than me picking up Nate.
Dude, it's nuts.
What?
Yeah. Dude, she's the current champ right now. She's holding the belt currently. I don't remember what division she's in.
What country is she from?
China.
Okay. I
But
didn't want to
she
assume.
is fucking strong.
Has anyone tested her for
Yeah.
lately?
She's clean.
All right.
She's clean.
Sorry.
Zhang, I believe.
Is she adopted?
Zhang Wei Li. Sorry, and I don't know where I got the fucking Williams from. I don't know where that came from.
Oh,
Yeah, Wei Li Zhang.
The fuck,
It's hard, man. It's hard. This bitch can pick up Shaq.
God.
No way. There's got to be a video, right?
Yeah, there is. There's one on her Instagram, but I'm assuming you can find it in other places. Oh yeah, she can pick up Francis Ngannou too.
That's probably more impressive.
They're both pretty fucking impressive. Here we go. You guys are in for a treat.
I'm that crazy.
So she's walking in, shit checks on the elliptical. They're meeting each other.
Damn.
Giving a mistake.
He wants it. Shaq wants to get punched.
Shaq's got to be like the most fun-loving guy.
Yeah.
Just eating shots from her.
What the fuck?
Now they're just doing Tai Chi. What?
Yeah, right?
But I always saw the part where she picked him up. It will happen. Still 30 seconds left. Give it time.
It's going to happen.
That's all right. I can watch this interaction all day.
Shoot a takedown. I could do that too.
Yeah.
Fully pick him up by his leg
Yeah.
and hold him there for a second.
That wasn't a... She dropped him immediately.
Still had him like his full body weight by his leg supported.
Yeah, if I could get my shoulder under him, absolutely.
But you and her are very different sizes.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough.
Because she like
Maybe not Shaq, but if there was a size comparison.
watch the Francis Ngannou one.
That's basically how I picked up Nate.
Shut up.
That was impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Slam.
That was a feat and a half. You're gonna have such bad back problems in a couple of years.
Oh, buddy. What do you mean a couple of years?
You're so there right now.
As you're breathing.
my breathing is a lot better.
That's good. That's great. Now that's a pickup.
Yeah.
You know, and that obviously
Is a
Francis
smaller man.
Ngannou was a fucking big beast,
Yeah.
though. Francis Ngannou weighs 293 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is really tiny. That's a lot of power. That's like a reincarnation of Bruce Lee. All right.
You're gonna have to
Jesus
bleep
Christ.
that out, dude. Jesus Christ.
It's not the worst thing you said today.
I thought you were the guy that's our like anti-cancel culture dude that's keeping us from saying spotty stuff.
You always attack Nate whenever he says the slightest thing because you're so angry internally at him.
No, not true. Because he's been making fun of me all week. He's been making me feel like shit about things I can't even control, like
You've
my
been
crazy
making
neck.
yourself feel like shit because you just can't fucking cope with the fact that we're just poking fun at you because we love you.
Do you think a guy like me could have a neck that I have and be secure about himself?
Listen, Littlefoot,
It's
relax.
not funny. It's not funny because I can't control that. Wow, bro, you're cool. Picking on the little guy
We're the same size.
makes you feel better.
You're not so short when that neck sticks out.
See, that's the thing. He's like, yeah, I gotta fuck. What was it? You called it a stump neck? I just want to make sure I get
Pretty
that
good
right.
compliment. I'd like a stump neck.
All it means is you've lost enough weight to reveal your neck.
Yeah,
Good on you.
your traps aren't built up to it yet.
You just
It's
got to build that trap muscle, dog.
Well, dog, you got a long journey ahead of you. I'm not saying you're there yet.
Yo, hit
If I
that,
said you're
Who-
there,
who's
then
ever
where would the
there?
motivation
Who's
go?
ever there?
No one, but you
hit
got
that squat rack, homeboy. Hit that fucking bench press.
You're right. I've never tried those things. That'll be good. I'll
Yeah.
have to start incorporating that.
Yeah.
You got to understand though, for my size, I'm strong as fuck.
Oh no,
'Cause
absolutely.
I weigh
yeah.
20 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, no, of course.
You know,
But what do you weigh right now?
143 pounds.
Okay, yeah. See, I have like 65 pounds on you.
Yeah. God, yeah.
Yeah.
See, you achieved it.
I'm not quite there.
I know.
a little above that.
Is your problem keeping mass or putting on muscle?
Putting on mass, but I don't know if I'm really struggling with it because I'm getting stronger.
Right. So you're building muscle slowly, but you can't keep like weight. Are you having a hard time keeping weight on?
I haven't weighed myself in 4 months. I don't know. I'm not like having an issue, frankly.
Because now that you're healthier and skinnier and you've lost the bad weight, you should try bulking up a little bit.
Well, I am. I'm eating extra food.
You honestly have like been more defined.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Like I am seeing progress. I'm not having an issue.
Yeah, 6 months ago, I felt like I could put my fingers around higher up your arm than I was supposed to be able to, but now I can't do that even around your wrist.
No, exactly. I don't see
Yeah,
it.
we were worried.
We didn't know if you like stopped eating, pulled a kiddo, and like just started throwing up your meals to make your friends think you were eating, or
I mean, dude, like I wish I could go back to that because like I have stomach issues daily from eating so much fucking food.
Does it hurt right here, your lower left?
No, right in the center.
Then you're good.
have you considered the carnivore with fruit?
I don't want to do it.
Why?
I don't want to give up pasta and carbs and shit like that.
That's totally valid. I get it. What about giving yourself a weekly cheat day?
I mean, like, I eat a fuck ton of meat as it is.
Yeah,
know?
but if you ate nothing but meat, I feel like you'd put on a little bit more mass.
I think my energy levels would drop a lot.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do. Because I get a lot of my energy from complex carbs.
I don't know what that is.
So simple carbs, that's like cereal or candy or all the bad shit, really. Complex carbs are like oats, rice, things like that.
Like natural carbs,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
Like things that were here before 1820.
Yeah, so quinoa, brown rice, beans, whole grain, vegetables, oats. And like obviously you do get fruits are complex carbs, but I want that balance of like, okay, fruits, oats, rice, things like that. All
Legumes.
things. What?
Legumes.
I'm not fucking eating legumes. You fucking what do you take me for, dog?
What is a legume?
Shut the fuck up.
Isn't it a bean of some kind?
Looks
I
like
believe so, yeah.
Like a lima bean or whatever?
I think so. That looks like a green bean in there.
Green beans are delicious. Nice,
I love green beans.
nice garlic green beans with some olive oil and slivered almonds.
Oh, I can't do garlic and green bean. I can't do any of it.
You are
but,
the
like,
only, you and Pookie are the only two people that I've ever met that are pickier eaters than I am.
Yeah. I mean,
They have what
I've
I
met
call the mac and
pickier,
cheese and
honestly.
chicken tenders diet.
Mm-hmm. The middle school diet.
Yeah. So it's very like
but I've surprisingly met pickier.
Really?
Yeah, I know pickier. That's not a lie.
See, in my experience, you guys are the pickiest ones I know.
Yeah, I'm the pickiest person.
Actually, that's not true. Haley's youngest brother is like a miniature skinny you. His name is Seth. He's a cool kid.
Yeah, my little brother can eat nothing but chicken tenders. He doesn't even like mac and cheese like I do. Like I don't know what happens.
When we go to fancy restaurants, I just wait for Seth to order and then orders what he orders because I know it'll be fine for me.
Well said.
Something simple.
We went to a really fancy place for Haley's grandmother's like birthday last year, and there was like nothing on the menu, and she's like, I can do a cheeseburger for you, honey. She was talking to Seth because he was like, I can't find anything. She's like, yeah, I can just do like a regular plain cheeseburger for you. And I was sitting right next to him, and I looked at her. I was like, can you do that for me, dude? She was like, sure, hon.
Nate would be that type. He gets it.
I was that guy, but now I'll just like suffer through a menu item. Like not even suffer. Like a lot of the times I go to steakhouses with my family.
And you're like, oh, this wasn't half bad. Why wasn't I eating this 10 years ago?
I could have been bigger.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I think I could have been bigger overall if I had been eating more meat during my puberty era.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was eating pretty much mostly carbs when I was going through puberty.
See, I don't have a problem keeping weight on, and that's the problem for losing weight for me, because I don't have a problem keeping weight on. So like, yeah. I feel like my personal problem is my metabolism. I don't shit enough to lose weight as fast as other people.
Yeah, I feel like the contributors, you don't have enough fiber in your diet. That would be my guess.
Mm-hmm. I should start eating more oatmeal.
Yeah,
dude, that's the thing. I'm not giving up oatmeal. I eat oatmeal every goddamn day.
See,
I love oatmeal.
I really enjoy oatmeal, but I don't eat it. I don't eat breakfast, which I know is bad for me, and then other people say it's not bad for you. I don't really know the science, and I really don't care to learn it.
I'd say like,
I enjoy not eating breakfast.
Eat a piece of fruit in the morning and you're good to go.
I-
If not, no worries.
I can
like if you're
confirm-
fat as fuck like me, but like
The guy that made Kellogg's invented breakfast. Breakfast was not a thing. Like the act of eating food right when you woke up was not a thing until the guy that founded Kellogg's came up with breakfast
Yeah, but what about
to sell more food.
Yeah, but what about all the people that were like making pancakes, all the moms that were making pancakes and eggs and sausage and toast and orange juice every fucking day for their husband and kids before school?
That started because of the Kellogg's guy.
Really?
Yeah, because they had a problem where they weren't selling enough meat with people eating only 2 meals a day.
So
yes, they date back to the ancient world, but what we understand for American breakfast was the Kellogg's guy.
So did he invent breakfast cereal, or did he own a food company and produce the idea of breakfast to sell more food?
Yes and yes.
And cereal just wasn't the cool new breakfast item?
Yeah.
To sell more milk, probably.
Sell more sausages, sell more
How do you
meat.
sell sausages selling cereal?
Because Kellogg's owned multiple food companies.
Gotcha. The Guardian.
How lobbyists made breakfast the most important meal of the day.
I don't trust the Guardian.
Well, yeah, no, why would you? But basically, it has to do with this guy, because this guy said, okay, we need to make more money fucking selling things in the morning. People need to be eating more. So we're going to publish studies saying that eating breakfast is the most important meal of the day because you need to feed your body right away upon waking.
All right. It's 5:30 in the morning.
Yep.
You've just gotten on the bus. You're on your way to fucking that miserable brick building.
Yep.
You got to take the MCAS today. What juice are you going for?
The same juice I'd go for if I wasn't taking the MCAS.
orange juice.
Apple juice.
Cranberry. Maybe we are 1 in 3, or not at all.
I hate you guys.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we're not as connected as we thought we were.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn. All right, we'll end it here. We made it to 40.
Wow.
This is 40?
Yeah.
Damn.
Episode 40?
And we treated it with such a lackluster.
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
there was some big things going on, far more important than us in this world.
Like the breakfast industry, I don't disagree.
That-
Big problem.
And peace in the Middle East.
and no Quiznos.
Bottom line, like, what I was going to say about that is just eat when you're fucking hungry, fucking work out, take care of the body. Like, there's no set in stone thing that's going to work. Like, everybody is fucking different and everybody comes up with their own solutions. And the people that come up with solutions that work just try to tell you that their solution is the best solution and the only solution.
Yep.
And nobody would give a shit about what's going on in the Middle East if most of the world's oil wasn't there. Good night, everybody.
Cut us out.